Okay, so we're back with another Korean lesson. If you've been following the series, you know that we are going over the Korean alphabet and we're learning how to read characters. You're looking at the consonants here, then across the top you see the vowels. What we're doing in this series, basically, you look at a chart like this and it's designed to teach you that you take your consonant, combine it with a vowel, and then you make different words. So instead of necessarily going through each vowel with a consonant, we're just going over the vowel ah. And as we talked about in the last video, sometimes charts like these can be confusing because it'll say A or it looks like A, but it's not A in Korean, it's actually ah. So definitely look for a chart that doesn't have all this romanization because it'll throw you off. And we even saw an example of it in the last video where there was the kian, gyuk, and the nian. And as you can see with that gyuk, they're saying that it makes a G or a K sound. And when it's by itself, like you see in this alphabet matrix, it does not make a K sound at all. So we're going to move forward. We have the next two, which is Digat and Lear. So Digat is this one right here. Kind of looks like a C to some people, but it is a Digat. And Digat does make a sound kind of like D. So when you combine it with the vowel ah, it makes this, which is da, da. So da as in da 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 da. So da is how you make that sound. Beneath it, you have Lear. Now, Lear is an interesting one. You see that for the romanization, they list L or an R. That does make things interesting because when things are written in Korean that are not Korean script, really, say it's an American word, then it can sound like an L or R depending upon who's saying it. So the proper way of saying it with the vowel ah would be ra, ra, ra. So that's why it can be difficult for people to say, well, pronounce it like this or pronounce it like that. So ra, an example of a word that begins with lir, and remember all Korean words start with a consonant and then have a vowel, but radio. So instead of saying radio, it would be radio. So again, depending upon who's pronouncing it, depending upon their accent too. If you've been around Korean people that are closer to Busan, they sound different than people who are from the Seoul area. So that could have an altering of how Lear sounds as well. But we have Tiket, which makes Da, and then we have Lear, which makes Ra. So if we're going over what we reviewed in the first video with this, we would have Da, Na, Da, Ra. Da, Na, Da, Ra. So those are the first four consonants in Korean combined with the vowel ah. So take time, practice that, and as we get going, you'll start to see some other things showing up as well. So definitely be willing to look ahead, but keep practicing putting that consonant with that vowel ah, and you'll be on your way to learning how to read Korean. So thanks. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.